Street fighting and constant Russian artillery bombardments there and in neighbouring Lysychansk had turned both areas into what he called dead cities. It comes as Russia's ambassador to the United Nations walked out of a meeting of the Security Council after the EU's Charles Michel blamed the invasion of...
Yelena has been left with her life, but little else. Don't walk there, the roof could fall, her rescuer says. The 81-year-old's house was hit in a suspected Russian missile artillery strike.
You see yourself what happened. What else can I say? I have been left homeless in my old age.
She lives in the village of Druzhkivka, just under 50 miles from the cities of Lysychansk and Severodonetsk, the current focus of Russia's forces. And this is what could await her town if the Russian invasion continues. Under almost constant bombardment, President Zelensky says they have been left as dead cities.
When you drive across Lysychansk, there is a feeling that there is no one there. There are no people on the streets except for our military.
And this is what people have fled. Footage released by the Russians shows their artillery in action. They are pounding this region and its Ukrainian defenders, who the British Ministry of Defence say they are trying to cut off. But it is not just on the front lines that the consequences of this war are being felt. There is a global food crisis being caused by the blockade of Ukraine's ports.
Without impunity.
At a tense session of the United Nations, the EU representative held nothing back.
Let's be honest. The Kremlin is using food supplies as a stealth missile against developing countries. The dramatic consequences of Russia's war are spilling over across the globe, and this is driving up food prices, pushing people into poverty and destabilizing entire regions. And Russia is solely responsible for this food crisis.
Now that's something they deny. Indeed, the Kremlin says it is the West that is causing the food crisis because their continued support for Ukraine is prolonging this conflict.